Thanks for joining. First video of many. I know some familiar faces might be watching this, but we're finally able to chat about Kaza, Farshad's little baby that he's been starting. But extremely excited to be on board and kind of starting to do a lot of videos about Kaza itself. Please, anyone with questions, drop them below. We're going to do a bunch of videos today. It's just going to be an update on what is Kaza, kind of introduction to the company. Going forward, definitely going to talk about exciting things coming this year, milestones we can expect, and of course, as always, kind of Q&A. Farshad, again, how are you?
Hi, Jason. Thank you for having me here. How are you?
Yeah, good. No complaints. Snow is starting to melt. Knock on all the wood you can find that it doesn't snow again in Toronto, but onwards we
Yes.
go, I guess. But I'm good and excited to be talking about Kaza. Obviously, had a lot of fun doing double view the first time around, so hoping we can
Yeah, thank you.
replicate some of that in Kaza. But
Yes,
um,
of course.
do you want to kind of kick us off and maybe just give an introduction? Assuming a lot of people watching this probably first time ever hearing about the company, so maybe a little bit more about the company. Obviously where the projects, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, of course. Casa has three properties. One is north near Yukon border in BC, which is a VMS copper, gold, silver project. And we haven't drilled it yet. We got the permit for it, and we're getting ready on that to do an airborne and do IP and getting ready that for drilling. I don't know when we're going to do that. We're still working on that. The permit has been in the processing stage of it. The second project is a project that they have near Terrace. That project has a few drill holes that have moly on it. We're reviewing the moly copper on that project to see how it's going to work, but our focus is on Arizona gold mine that we have. It's a gold mine project that we have in Arizona. It's a very famous one called Congress Gold Mine. It took me really about 3 years to get that prepared, to bring it to a stage that we can drill it and move that forward. I'm really excited. One of the steps that we had to take last year was to stake around this project, and the staking was really a big job. It took us a while to get that done. The staking is done. We got the staking. We have applied for the permit to get the permit and going. Permit is simple in Arizona. Something else we had to do, we drilled 10 holes on the project to really find out our data is aligned with the historic data, and we can do it. There is our next step is to go back in there and drill the area that was drilled and discovered by Echo Bay Mining and later on Malartic high-grade gold. They found that location. They put on, I'm not saying about the number for us, they were talking about 400,000 ounces. We haven't done the resource calculation. We don't have it. We have to yet prove it and put it in our database. That's our next step. We're going to do that. Then we go back to the areas that we haven't drilled. It's a very nice project. In fact, I have few people going there tomorrow to assess the area and setting up that for next going around and starting the drilling.
Exciting. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Arizona a lot, and I always want to invite people with questions. Please drop them below. We'll make sure we do a kind of Arizona overview as well as the other places as well that we've mentioned, but definitely Arizona will be the first one to come. So please, any questions, drop them below. Cool, awesome overview. We're talking, of course, you're the CEO. We're talking about some of the other team members as well, maybe some familiar faces people have seen in double view.
Yes, Andrew Reese. Andrew Reese is with me. We've been together on several large projects, and in double view, we've been on the board of Barkerville together for 7 years, and that project was later on sold to a large company, and we worked on double view. Of course, you see that we started with about $200,000 market cap Right now, we are in $100 million market cap. Now we have Casa, it's about $9 million to $10 million market cap. And we just started to go into the next step, which is our major milestone for Casa. We haven't been to this stage. And quite honestly, if I show you, if you look at the photo from Arizona, you're going to ask me, hey, Farshad, next time when you go there, you want to be with us. What a nice area. You go there for drilling. You drive from the hotel 10 minutes after your breakfast, you're on the project and you start your work.
Incredible. Amazing. Well, look, appreciate you taking the time to do a little intro video. Anyone please with questions, make sure you drop them below. We're going to do a lot of exciting updates on Kaza. The first of many, but Farshad, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you very much for having me here, Jason. Thank you.